Captain Amol Athalye sir, you have rich experience of 35 years to your credit. You have been a mariner and have gone through a life of adventure, risk and being on tours all the time. Now you are the head of Manic and you would like to know more about you.
Yes, so after my 12th, I was always very eager and very passionate on joining the sea because I had stayed a larger part of my life just very close to the seashore. And that was in Sri Lanka long time back. And that sort of gave me that urge to go after it because I used to see the ships moving up and down very close because the port of Colombo was very close to where I was staying. So I had decided that after 12th I am joining the Merchant Navy. Of course, at that time there was not much information as to how one should join the Merchant Navy. So, where there is a will, there is a way, as the old saying goes. So that was my thing, and I got after it. Found people who were in the Merchant Navy, went to their homes, met them, pestered them a lot, and found out the various methods of joining the sea life. At those days, it was a bit different. There were many companies who had their own exams, and Rajendra had just come in at that time, but only a limited candidates were selected, and which is why many companies opted for having their own exams because they had to fill so many places there or positions. And that was how I got in one of the Indian companies as a cadet and sailed on the ship for 36 months, after which I got down for my second mate's exams. Once I cleared that, I got a job with a foreign company and stayed with them for almost 22, 23 years. And right from third officer to captain, I was with that company. Later on, I diverted to another field, which is the offshore industry, again an Indian company, and I was with them for 13 years. So that is, in a nutshell, about how I spent so many years at sea. During that time, I was lucky to sail on various types of vessels, right from general cargo vessels to container ships and bulk carriers, multi-purpose bulk carriers, lakers. So it was a very interesting journey. Of course, it was a very adventurous journey, and I loved every bit of it. Of course, let me remind everyone that although it is adventurous, the name seems very nice to hear. But when you are facing the sea, you are alone at sea, it's a thrilling experience, it's frightening. There are plenty of risks, and one has to conduct himself very, very diligently with a lot of discipline, a lot of safety awareness, and of course that comes with practice and guidance from your seniors. But sticking to these basic rules is what is important, and that is exactly what we try to inculcate in the students over here.
So we would like to know the nature of work that you have handled during the tenure of 35 years as a marine.
Oh, that's a nice question. Well, you can imagine any type of work, and everything I've performed with my own hands. That is the beauty of it, because you learn everything and it teaches you to be humble. Right from mopping floors, cleaning toilets, painting, chipping, maintenance, oiling, greasing, climbing on ropes which are high up with a small, what we call as a bosun chair. Now, of course, we have a safety line. All the safeties are well taken care of. But it's an amazing thing. You're hanging in the air, sailing in the sea, with the sky around. You have some ships around, maybe not. And working is real fun. Then as you gradually train yourself under your seniors, you slowly start learning slightly more complicated jobs, assisting in cargo operations, navigation, and then there are exams that we keep on doing after a certain period after we complete our sea time, what we call, and we keep going to the next grade and climbing the ladder. As we started as a cadet, and you finally, in the nautical science, you reach as a master mariner or a captain, and in the marine engineering field, you start as a cadet, as an engine cadet, and you grow up to the chief engineer. So during that time, right from loading the cargoes, navigating, how do you plot your positions, how do you plot your passage planning, right from your departure port to arrival port, all these, what all things you need to take into consideration, right from storing, getting your food, a lot of things are there, and it's a great pleasure to do. So when you come home, even your wife is happy because you are doing all the work at home.
True, sir. Thank you for that answer, sir. As an experienced leader of Manet, we would like to understand your vision for Manet.
My vision for Manet is to take this right at the top, and it should be the most preferred institute for any cadet or any student who wants to pursue and has a drive to get into the merchant navy and achieve his or her dreams. That would be my sort of a dream for Manet.
Okay. So, I would also like to know that how are you bringing the changes? Like as you said that you will be doing a lot of new changes and for the dreams to accomplish for the cadets, right? So how do you make sure that the cadets are updated on the latest knowledge and technology?
Yes, all our faculties are regularly updating their knowledge through the various regulations. They are associated with various associations where some meetings are conducted either online or they meet in person and discuss various issues that come up. Besides, we have our cadets who go on board, and when they come down in between, we interact with them and we make the students also interact with them to understand the latest trends that are going on. And besides the academic part of it, that is the theory part of it, we ensure that they get plenty of practical experience. And besides the study part of it, we also ensure that they have a 360 degrees, well made, their behavior, conduct is so wonderful. And for that, we have some special, I would say, experts whom we invite and train our cadets. So our cadets are one of the most well-behaved cadets in the industry, I would say.
Amazing. So, one important question that I would like to ask is that what would be your message for the student who would like to join this field of merchant navy?
Well, I would simply say that you need to have a real liking, a drive and a passion, and go for it. Not because your parents are saying so, you should have it yourself and achieve what you're going in for. You will surely win. It's a win-win situation for all.
Thanks. Now, sir, I would really like to ask one important question: that why one should join merchant navy?
To give you a very simple answer, I would say that hardly any profession is there where you can roam the world, see the world, experience different nationalities, talk to people, see the various sites without paying for it. On the contrary, you get a handsome pay packet every month. What more? Including there's a family carriage, you can carry your family with you. Great, isn't it?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.